country covers. So Uncle Ray is going to welcome us to the city, and he's going to honor us with his throne. Thank you.
I don't know whether you can hear me or not, but if you can, then it's all right, I guess. Just kind of reading up my glasses here. The document identifies cultural impact, which had its own forceful effect on our people very severely. We were known to British Columbia and government represented as the Alaskan community in northern BC. Their way of relocating us to make way for the dam was overwhelmed by wide differences of opinion, our opinion and theirs, and on our way of life. You know, in the drum prayer and the singing, you will hear that very emotional tone that will come right from here, right from the heart. Compensation were the sole option considered by the governments while representatives of Indian affairs of Canada and Hydropower Authority attempted to achieve what they deemed was appropriate balance of fairness to us. My second visit to identify if their compensation to track time holders would be accepted, leaving out our people that had no track lines. Our people's words were never comprehended or understood fully at all. Even today it's like that. You know, St. Independent people will never understood. Our nation, our very culture, was never understood. Never once, you know, we see people very sincerely want to know who we were or who we are. Sorry to say, but even those that work for us have that notion. When our ancestors' land came under water, as far as we could see, all wildlife in able to their lifestyles were drowned. We ourselves were devastated like wildlife. We think it didn't change because of it. In fact, this hydro project was so major that everyone associated with it did not foresee the full range of its impact on the environment, and on the safety of the people. Then our people could not comprehend what was happening. It placed difficulties currently on our social and economic issues. Progress confronted by most First Nations communities. Some of our people still wait for an answer of why violate nature on such a huge scale for power source which we have no knowledge of or need of. Still in our minds today as a people. That is why many of our people don't want to rehearse in their minds about it. Too many of us take it as a people. We believe that still is unbridgeable cultural impact. That was how devastated we were. We were misplaced. And it hurts, you know, in this drum prayer you would hear that. The moaning cry in our hearts still today that exists. And then later, you know, we can talk about the happier times and how we have gone forward after this impact. This happened in 1960, between 1965, I think, and 1969. I remember walking up from Trinity Forks right up to Izony to Fort Worth. And that was how we traveled back, the culture of we, everything helped us, everything was there for us. And that was how the environment that we know sort of treated us. And we treated them in return with respect. Okay, I'll do the drum prayer. How proud people we used to be. The things that were made around us, that were there created by the Holy Spirit. And He gave us that language, so everything on our lives can understand that feeling when we speak, when we words, the color of our horse resonate us. It speaks to us about who, how we should be and carry ourselves as significant people. We lost all that because of the Christianity, the teaching of the Catholic Church, all of the things that have been taught to us, our culture and no good, that were the works of the devil, and we believe. So by that we lost our culture. There is more to talk about. The elders are very important, but they know lots. You got elders in your religious school, talk to them. And they will tell you things, they will tell you stories, because they have a form of spirit guidance in every one of them. And they will show you the way. They will talk to you about the old ways, the way we connected with everything, the rest of our lives. The mountains and creeks, the hills, the valleys, everything, the winds that carry our storms and every place where it needs in the country. All our food and the lakes and everything like that. Moose, bears, everything. Say, Dene people were so great at one time we went over to the prairies to hunt the buffalo. We called it buffalo hunting. Because we're a nation that is so much misunderstood. And a lot of people don't want to listen to us. This was the way that the Creator made for us to speak, to talk, to feast, to communicate. That this drum, the sound of the satanic drum, everything that's living in your territory hears it, and they get rejuvenated. They want to do more than do like us. The bears fatten, the berries ripen to the fullest. That energy that we carry was so great, and this is the thing that we're going to show you how downgraded we were to lose all that knowledge. So you elders, you need to speak to your young people or young leaders for that matter. You're proud. You're ready to fight. You're ready to tell the word. Now, listen to us. It's good. You know, one thing I forgot is I forgot the carriers that wouldn't have left the drum sound in their territory, which is disrespectful to all the carriers. If any city here would forgive us, that I never asked permission to sound my drum in their territory. It was, if I can backtrack that, I hope you forgive my ignorance. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. And without further ado, we're going to start the film. I'd like to remind everyone to please shut off their cell phones. So I'm going to hit play, and hopefully it'll work.